Sullivan, Taylar Mercer currently leads the Sullivan softball team with a batting average in the mid-400s. But that's where the sports references stop for Mercer, a junior in high school who is doing bigger and better things than just what she accomplishes on the softball field. Like fighting fires. Sullivan High School held a career day last year and welcomed various people throughout the Moultrie County community to educate students about their jobs. One of those people was Sullivan Fire Department Chief Larry Edwards, and one of the items he talked about was the cadet program, in which anyone 16 and older can train to become a firefighter. Growing up, Mercer found herself helping family members with medical issues on a regular basis, and she always wanted to find a way to help others in the community in a similar way. When she heard Edwards talk about the cadet program, she knew that's how she could help. Mercer's face lights up when she gets the opportunity to tell the story of fighting her first fire. It was on the cadet program's graduation night, and she was part of the second unit called out to a barn fire, which postponed the graduation. "I'll never forget it," Mercer said. "An Amish guy was burning some leaves and stuff, and an ash got caught away in the wind. It went onto his old barn, and it just lit up into flames. I got to hold the hose and go through the building. They taught me where all the hot spots were, how to get all the fire out and the different procedures. I also got to tear down some of the building because it was getting ready to collapse." Her second call happened the same way, as attempt number 2 at graduation also had to be postponed. "I ended up going on a hazmat call where I had to fight an ammonia tank leak," Mercer said. "I had to get in my hazmat gear, and I got to hold the hose and cool down the tank as they worked on the piping. It's a job that requires constant problem solving. In the moment," Mercer said, "there aren't many emotions. You see the fire, and you find a way to put it out. It's like a working mindset you have to snap on when duty calls, and the adrenaline rush doesn't hit until afterwards. Part of that is because firefighters don't know the exact situation until they get there. It makes for an exciting day on the job every time. It's a new adventure every time," Mercer said. "I fought a fire in -5-degree weather. Every time the water would go through the hose and hit me, it would freeze my gear. I'd move my arms, and ice would fall off my gear because of how cold it was." Mercer has had this firefighting gig for about a year now. She wants to go into architecture once she's done with school but plans to continue helping the fire department in a volunteer role in the future. A look-back curtain call for Focken. Before this baseball season began, Darryl Focken knew it would hit differently.